Beach.
Welcome to Honey Bismi Show. We're coming back to the show after a short break of Christmas and New Year. And Happy New Year to all of Honey Bismi Show viewers. Today we have very special guest, sports person who won several championships in hammer throwing from South American to Australian. She's continued to inspire many people around the world, particularly in Australia. And she's a mother of 5-year-old child, and she's going to continue to inspire mothers and young ladies. I heard about many your sports activities, and you continue to inspire. You got a family of hammer throwing background.
Oh yes. A little about my family. Well, my parents, they weren't doing a sport all their life, and they discovered I want to do a sport when I was a little girl. When they asking you, what do you want to be when you're growing up? And my answer was like, I want to be world champion. But in what sport? So I'm start to discover my sport. In between, I'm playing basketball, then I did judo, then I'm just doing volleyball, and I'm doing everything a little bit. And then I discovered the hammer throwing.
We welcome you on Honey Bismi Show and 5 News Australia. From Chile, from South America to Australia, it's a long journey. And several awards she won, several championships, but I would like to highlight few of them. In 1998, you won South American Young Championship.
Yeah. They was
in
my beginning. Yeah, oh my God.
Maybe a little girl. And 2001, you won South American Championship. And all the way back in 2021, on last year, you won Australian Championship.
Yes.
So what is the inspiration from all the way from Chile to Australia? It's a long journey.
More than anything, it was like, I know since I was a little girl, I want to live in another country because I'm start to travel since I was little. And since all the competitions go to Poland, go to Korea, all Europe, South America, I thought I want to live my life in a different country. And I choose Australia because Australia I have one of the best hammer throwers. It's called Peter Farmer, who is my coach. Okay. I hope he's watching this. And is one of the best hammer throwers in Australia, and he's like my mentor, and he's like my father here. He helped me in everything. So just to him, Peter, thank you for everything, and this is all because of you.
And that's great, and because you just won last year, and you continue to inspire. And I heard that you had inspired not only young sportspersons, but young mothers and women as a whole.
Women in general,
you continue to inspire and support. So what kind of things you do for them?
Well, more than anything, is like, for my intention with all this is proof, like, doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter how, what nationality you are. I mean, if you come in here as an immigrant like I did, it's very important to not let you down. It's very important to you to keep fighting for what you want to do. It's very important to keep motivated. Even when you become a mother and you feel like this is not my body anymore, I can't go to the gym, how I start again? Because it happened to me, it happened to everyone. Yeah. When you just, some days like you staying home and you have to take care of the baby and it's crying and like you feel like, oh my God, I don't even have a time to take a shower. How am I gonna have the time to training and compete? But you eventually, it's not forever, and the children grow, and your husband help you. And it's just a journey. You go baby step. You can't jump into zero to hero straight away. That's not happening to me. It's a journey. It's a baby step.
Step by step.
Yeah,
And
it's everyday motivation.
How many days you go to gym and you keep working?
Well, I just try to go to the gym like 5 days a week.
5 days. Is it?
And sometimes Sunday I'm training my hammer, so pretty much 6 days a week I'm training. But just 1 hour. When I was an Olympic athlete, I'm training for 8 hours per day.
Yeah, 8
So
hours.
change training 8 hours per day to move to training 1 hour per day.
Yeah.
And try to not eat the same, you know what I mean? Like I keep eating the same food, so you put it away, and you don't want that extra weight. You just want to have muscle, but you can't train in 8 hours per day because you have a family, you have a husband, you have a work to do. It's different, so you need to try to adapt all the little times you can have, and you have your mental health and a lot of things. And I have a young athlete, so I'm training with my young athletes too. It's just like.
And you need a rest. You need a good sleep.
Yeah, I
and-
need a good sleep, and
yeah.
I can do my makeup and my hair, and you can see me.
family.
I'm still feel a woman, a female,
Yeah.
and I still feel myself like I need to be like me. Odette is the one who's like go to compete with the makeup on, and like I like to be myself, and I like to people like tell me like, oh, Odette, she always good looking and things like that.
And it's important to make.
It's important to
presentable,
make you
very-
feel. It's a motivation.
Motivation to others and to impress and to make yourself feel good. To
Yeah,
maintain,
100%.
If you-
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
think it's very important for all women. Like, look at me now. Like, it's just not easy, and you have to inspire yourself. You can be a better version of yourself than I was yesterday for me.
Yeah.
Example. Every day is a new opportunity to tidy your thoughts in your head and see, because I know women just we wake up like, okay, today is gonna be like this, ta 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 ta. That's most of the women.
Yeah.
You know, it's not easy.
And especially during this COVID, uncertainty and lockdown, sometimes gyms are closed. I know that last year gyms were closed, and even
Yeah.
So you have a
Difficult for all the women anyway.
Yeah.
It's like all the women now are just like, well, and just pick up my stuff. You can see I have a
you
more
have a very good gym, yeah.
mostly full gym equipment. You can see here, guys.
And this,
And thank you to my husband because he support me a lot, and he
Yes.
just tried to make me feel like this. All we put in all majority of the thing on the pandemic, on the first lockdown and the second lockdown, which is putting more stuff, and I take some things for the park.
Okay.
And I'm training on the park because thank you God in Australia you can keep training on the park with your child and try to take it every day and just like try to keep my mind and set like myself focus and not sit down on my table watching TV and eat food, honestly, because that's the more difficult part of me.
difficult.
I love food.
Yeah,
And because I
everybody
love food, my body.
And
I
you-
personally love it. I'm a Latin. I love a lot of Latin people. Oh my God.
Latin food, yes,
Yeah.
Spanish food. And what you are planning for your son?
Well, my plan
old
for
is your
him
son?
is
How old
four and a half. It's
Okay.
gonna be 5 in March.
Next year is going to school?
Uh,
This year?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
this year.
next year.
Yeah.
We're gonna, because it's gonna turn 5 on March. We're gonna let him 1 more year to be in the preschool.
Okay.
So yeah, my 4 is 4.5, and it's just my face in a mini little boy.
Okay.
It just look more like me. Everyone says, so it's so funny.
Yeah, okay.
He's a very motivated little child. He's a very like energetic and cuddly, and I think it's very important for him, for every mom, I think, who's a trainer like me. I'm a coach. Is not pushing to him to do stuff. So if the barbell is there, you see this the little barbell is right there. He's
This one?
yeah, it's you can lift that.
Yeah, this is for the baby, eh?
Yeah, this is my baby one,
Baby.
and it's like maybe 8 kilos barbell, maybe less.
Yeah.
And then this is the 2.5 plate.
Yeah.
See, so he pretend to lifting a lot of weight, and then he's very mommy doing a snatch and he doing a snatch. So monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not pushing to him like now you're gonna do a snatch. Nuh-uh. Benji, you wanna do something? I can help you. That's it. No, mommy. Yes, mommy. Except to him. Same with my husband. You can do that with your husband too. Like monkey see, monkey do. My husband see me lifting some weights in here in the gym, and then he's coming. I'm gonna train it a little bit. It's a motivation.
You train also your husband.
Yeah, well, I'm teaching him in the beginning when we recently meet each other, and the first time he told me like, "So what are you doing in the gym? You look like an athletic person," and I say like, "Yeah, no, I'm just doing some lifting, not much."
And most of the time, it's not the workout. The eating habit are also very important. So what about your eating habits? What kind of food you?
Yeah, that is very important. I know is some people say it's like for eating good is so expensive. It's not much expensive if you really want to know what you put in your plate every night for dinner or for lunch. Usually, I try to eat regularly fine Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Like a nice meals, like combine a lot of salad, fish, and things like that. But most of the weekends is like now weekends, or we have a bottle of wine, we're watching a movie, or we have ice cream on weekends. Like barbecues in Australia are often on weekends. Come on, I can't I can't pretend that is not and eat that healthy on weekends. But I think it's important to have balance.
It's good. Any message for Honey With Me show viewers, especially for the mothers?
The women.
The women,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I just have to tell everyone,
Women,
like
women.
in general, is a very important. You keep motivated, even with the lockdown, the situation, the vaccine, and the virus, the Omicron variant now. Like it's just so many information, so many things going in your head, so many worries when you're a woman, when you are a mother, because you worry about your family and your husband and your children is gonna be safe, and the holidays. Sorry, and it's very important to try to canalize that energy I have my energy thrown in the gym on my training, but for you it can be, I don't know, hang out with your friends watching a movie, have a little bit of wine with your husband talking about life. For everyone it's a little bit different, so it's important to know what is making you happy or making you relax about everything that's going on in the world, and enjoy life. You can train in and enjoy life. You don't have to train in every day like me. You can just train in once a week and make you happy. It's just baby step every day is
Step by
very
step.
important. Yeah.
And you want to be a coach in the future?
Yeah, well, I already have some athletes already,
So
and
you're already coaching
yeah, I'm
some
already coaching teenagers. I like teenagers
Good.
because I remember myself when I was a teenager. It's like very important, and I'm gonna looking for a job more in the athletics here around the area.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, I'll just prepare my CV now after all these lockdowns finish for see if I can help another young athletes to become like Olympian hammer throwers, disco throwers, or whatever they want to throw.
So you have a training company as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
What
my
kind of-
well, like my Olympic strength is like what I use when I'm personal trainer. But most like now is a woman in power is like a life coaching to help another woman to like me. Mostly immigrants, can be any background women who arrive to Australia with nothing, with no friends, no family, and it's hard to start to find your job. How are you doing with you? I help with the English because it's not easy to find a job if your English is not good. How to dress for a proper job, for an interview, what to say. It's a little bit a step to try to organize a little bit your life in Australia, because from your background country is different. Everything is different. So it's like here, if you can find a friend, I'm the friend. You can ask him for all those questions, and my website is Woman in Power Sydney, and I can try to help. That's my idea, to motivate another woman and to help them to build a life in Australia when they come into here.
Thank you very much, Odette, and very inspiring. And once again, thank you to come on Honey With Me show and 5 News Australia. And Odette is not only a sports person, she's a mother. She's continued to inspire not only women in general, but young athletics and families and even kids. Because, for example, she got her own son who is inspired. And once again, thank you for watching Honey With Me show. Have a nice time and stay safe.